We've got some good positive affirmations for someone today. You've been giving yourself a hard time. You've been how far you've got to go yet. You started, you got yourself in motion, and you've been working towards your goals. But you know there's a long way to go. And you know what? Yeah, of course there is. There's a long way to go, and there will always be a long way to go. But just for today, just take a moment and look at how much you've done. Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you have accomplished in just the short period of time that you've been on this earth. You've done a lot. You've done a lot more than some people have, and you will continue to make progress. It's all about our mindset. Energy that we put behind the work that we're doing can sometimes dictate how long it feels. If we continually think about how much farther we have to go, it feels like a very long time. If we think about how far we've come, we recognize that, well, it took me, 20 years or 30 years or 40 years to get here. I'm going to be done with this next thing in 5 or 10 years. That's practically nothing in the comparison. It's all about how we frame it, our perspective. When we bring this higher positive vibrational energy into the situation, we also bring ourselves back to the present. And it's when we think about all of these accomplishments and how wonderful that feels and how good we've got it right now and how far we have come in changing our life and changing who we are and growing and healing, we bring the energy of the room of our whole circle up. You're an alchemist. You change the way things feel for not just you, but for anyone who comes into your presence. You are incredibly powerful. In that way, you change lives because when you offer this perspective and this energy to other people also start to think about things in a different way. And it changes the way that they perceive the situation that they're in. And then they spread that energy. So, what you're doing with this, with these affirmations, with this positive work every day, has a ripple effect across your entire experience in this planet. And it is highly valuable. And we have you to thank for that. You've been doing such a wonderful job. Thank you. This one is specifically for those who are on that twin flame journey, regardless of where you are. There is some message here for you to understand um, these heart connections, bright heart light opening connections between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Both came out of the deck today together. I'm sensing a sense of unity. If you're seeing a lot of synchronicity, if you're seeing a lot of those angel numbers, it may be that there is some connection taking place in the higher realm between the two of you, and there is a focus on your own personal healing. So you're not reaching and doing a whole lot in the physical, perhaps, but that doesn't mean that that work isn't bringing unity, that that work isn't opening your heart and opening up this connection. I am hearing for some that there will be some communication, that there will be some sense of uh, an explanation or trying to make some understanding of this deeper connection that's being held. I'm sensing a lot of bravery coming forward. It seems like the masculine really wants the feminine to speak. Whether or not that's right for you depends on your history. I'm getting for some that you need to keep that space, but for others, it feels very much like there's going to be a moment that you reach out and you want to keep it very light, keep it very, very light, keep it very innocent. Just, uh, just checking in on you. I want to make sure that you're okay because I care about you, not because I need you, not because I want you, uh, Not because there's some ultimatum here, not because I expect a response at all, but just if you feel compelled to, at a certain time coming forward, I'm even getting that it's not necessarily today, but it's coming soon, where there's going to be a moment where you're thinking very intensely and you just want to let them know that your heart is still open to them. You want to let them know that there's still room. Your healing is your priority, as their healing is their priority, and that's how it needs to remain. But as you heal, you're opening up that space for each other. And that's what Spirit wants you to know about the connection today. Very interestingly, the Egyptian gods oracle seems to be working on this heart centered connection type energy as well. We have the healing, change, and union and power. Healing will affect the dynamic between two people. Now, in some cases, it causes a space to create a protective barrier between the person that is working on the healing and somebody that is affecting that healing in some negative way. So, in some ways, we create space between people that we didn't recognize that were affecting our healing and our ability to heal and move forward. In this case, this healing is actually bridging the gap between the two of you. So, whether this is related to a romance or whether this is related to friend or family, your healing work has actually become magnetic to them. They are starting to realize that you are a different person, and it is that you are a different person that they feel so much more compelled to fix the situation between you. They feel changed as well, and you are reflecting your healing outward, and they are doing some healing work themselves, which is causing a change in them as well. It's causing a change in how they see the situation and whether or not they're able to take some responsibility for it. Just as it affected how you viewed the situation and you were able to take some accountability for what took place, they're able to now see and feel some accountability for that situation, which changes the entire dynamic. Because now, if you've got two healed people who can come back together and be accountable for their own role in the situation, that is an incredibly powerful connection, regardless of what kind of connection that is, whether it's platonic or romantic, it doesn't matter. There is a sense of this union creating a more powerful dynamic between these two people, being able to accomplish even more by being able to reflect this healing off of each other, being able to bounce these ideas off of each other. I'm also hearing that there's some collaborative work that needs to be done. There's something that you do together that you present to the world, whether it's artistic or whether it's an idea. But these two minds and these two hearts coming together creates a very powerful dynamic that just cannot be denied. Keep doing your healing work. You are changing this connection and bringing the two of you back together. Thank you for being a part of my healing journey. I'm always grateful to be a part of yours. Blessing.